Hey everyone, this is Black Binder. Welcome back to the Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition with Tales of the Sword Coast. Last time we left off, we had dropped Kivin from our party for a little while because we need to have a spot open for when we go save Dynaheir. We will get Kivin back later, but for now, we need that spot. Right now, I'm going to check to the south. We're actually supposed to be going west, but I want to check to the south to make sure there's no areas down here so we don't miss anything. Ooh, a dread wolf. He'll be worth lots of experience. 600, I think.
Guides my hand.
Maybe only 200, I don't remember.
What is it?
Do I have it on easy? Son of a gun. Don't let me forget that.
Yes?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
My training did not prepare me for such
650 experience, not bad. You can also run into ice wolves down here somewhere. Not exactly sure what zone they're in. Okay, so see, we can't go south anymore. We are as far south as we can get, at least in this area of the map. So we are gonna go west. We're going to the Gnoll Stronghold. It's actually pretty easy. And there's a lot of good stuff we can get from there. There's a waterfall here. Let's see what's in there. Ooh, a dead cat. Always pick up dead cats. Always. You know what? We're actually going to clear this zone because I think there's a few encounters we want to do here.
Guides my hand. What is it this time? I look. Selune guides my hand. Your wish? Selune guides my hand.
Kivin will miss out on some experience, but he'll catch up later.
What is it this time?
I will show you justice.
I should have bought the shield amulet, I'm now thinking, for Rasad, because he's going to be our runner. At least until our guys get up to like level 4 or 5. Not counting Imoen. She's probably already level 4.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Whoops, I did not mean to grab that halberd, but oh well. Alright, let's come up around here and look for the owner of this dead cat. Now, this looks like a secret, right? Besides her, there's really nothing to do up here. Like, it goes all the way up. I'll show you. Pixie, my cat, she was playing close to the waterfall and slipped. I hope she's alright. No, she's not. She didn't make it, did she? At least I can give her a proper funeral, though. Here, this is the last of my allowance, but you can have it for finding Pixie. 200 experience and 23 gold. It's a really pretty area up here, but there's nothing to do that I know of. And you can't even get out from up here, because there's a cliff here. Yep, nothing to do. But we can shoot these guys.
Yes? Your wish? How may I shall attend to it in a trice.
I will show you justice.
It's just a wolf, right? Why is it taking so much damage?
It shall be as you wish.
That's right, you leave the girl alone.
I am prepared.
Leave the girl alone. If anybody's seen Rick and Morty, that's like the funniest scene ever in Rick and Morty.
How may I be of assistance?
Daddy, leave the girl alone. And then the kid just melts.
You have but to ask.
Alright, what do we got up here? Should be another wolf, but I think he took off around the mountain. I did turn up the sound. Well, I turned down the sound universally except for the voices in the movie volume, so hopefully when it's reading the cinematics, it'll be a little bit louder, and also the dialogue that they speak will be a little bit louder as well. Because I went back through it and I read it, and it was a pain to change it, which is why I didn't want to change it, because I have to change literally everything. Because I already have voice as high as it'll go. Just for some reason, it's super quiet. Alright, need to save and rest before you go around this corner. Be ready for a somewhat difficult fight.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Cool one, sir.
How may I be? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Uh-huh.
What is it this time? Yes?
Yep, I've done had enough
You
of this.
point, go for the eyes, boo. Go for the
What is
eyes.
it
He
this
is
time?
sleep,
My turn to
slept.
save the day.
Your wish?
More
Selune
fight.
guides my hand.
Cool. Full
You
plate
stand
and
back
fucking
and
steel
watch
point.
this.
Let's squeaky wheel.
Uh-huh.
Get
Stand back
kick.
and watch this.
How may I be? of
Everybody
assistance?
kill the Flins?
What is it this? It shall be as you wish.
Not sure the difference between a
I
Flynn
am
and a
guides
Gnoll.
my hand.
Cool one, sir. Full plate.
This is definitely a waste of time. You shouldn't
Selune guides my
just
hand.
quick load when you rest. It's just, if you're unlucky, it'll happen every single time. So, like, it's likely to happen, especially in certain places. So,
I need you point.
I don't. It's
squeaky
kind of
wheel.
cheesy,
Get
but at the same time, I don't want to waste your guys' time.
Yes?
Eat
How may I
flaming.
be of assistance?
Possibly frosty.
What is it this time?
I'm gone.
And see, then stuff like that happens.
I must rest.
I shall attend to it in a trice. How may
Okay,
I- You have
that's
but
good
to
enough.
ask. What is it this
I
time?
do want to heal up my tank. One of them, anyway. 'Cause he's going to be doing some kiting here, and these guys have really good Thaco for some reason. Or at least it seems like they
A
do.
wondrous ancient oak is in peril.
It is about to be attacked by two who would defile the majesty of nature. They have avoided my charms and must be stopped before irreparable harm is done. Would you heed my plea? They've avoided our charms because they're stupid. They're too stupid for them to work. Only the basest villains would take advantage of a gentle forest spirit. Lead on and I will deal with them. I thank you, for although they seem dim of wit, they could still do much damage. This way. There, they are just ahead. I implore you, do what you must to make them leave.
What is it this time? Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice. I understand.
Hey there.
I don't know who you are, but I'll not have you sneaking about behind us while we work. We think there's treasure here, or we think there's treasure in this tree, and if you want to get up front and help, do it. Otherwise, me and Crumb will do something, well, something really nasty. Ain't that right, Crumb? Just mark that off. I didn't say come, I promise. You don't really want to do this, do you? Just think of how beautiful this tree is. It's truly a wonder of nature. Well, if you're not gonna help, I'm not gonna let you sit and watch us do it. Yous were probably gonna rob us when we're done, weren't ya? Me and Crumb don't cotton to bandits one bit. I don't know what that phrase means. We don't cotton to bandits? Do we, Crumb? What? Alright, let's focus this guy because he doesn't have the shield. If I remember right, he's also got the good weapon.
Cool one, sir.
Yes?
Chromatic orb him at least, hopefully blind him.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll hopefully blind him as well. Wait, why are they attacking each other?
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, maybe he's just blind.
Down to size.
Your wish? I shall commit to the task. What is it this time?
They can hit really hard, especially because Rasad doesn't have a shield or a helmet.
Give them a right thrashing.
You point.
Possibly
I
frosty.
punch. Butt kicking for goodness.
How may I be
Is
of
this still on
assistance?
easy? No. Okay. I don't know why that was so easy.
I shall attend
I'm
to
getting
it.
lucky with crits. Every time the screen shakes, that's me getting a crit. So, all right. Take his gold, and this one has a belt. Wait, where's their cursed weapon? One of them's supposed to have a cursed weapon, I thought. Maybe not. Dryad of Cloud Peaks.
My tree.
Thanks be
is
to
in
you.
such
Here's a
pain.
potion that might help you on your journeys. Oh, Mink's got a level. Good.
Save the day.
And another antidote. We want that to go on Rasad. I think he eventually becomes immune to poison, but not until later. Monks in general. Alright, we good? Let's switch to easy. So we can level,
What is it
and
this time?
we are going to do some... No, we're not. I was going to say we're going to do some identifying, but we just rested and we're not hurt at all, so... Alright. Additional weapon proficiencies. 1. Two-handed sword? Nope, we need long sword, because there are lots of good long swords in the game. Actually, let's go. I want to go back. Son of a gun. Okay, there we go. This is what I wanted. A bunch of saves, stake reduced by 1, and additional hit points 11. Awesome. Longsword's probably the best weapon for proficiency, but if you want to do something else, go for it, because there are unique weapons of almost every type. So you'll find a slightly different effect from each one, but the best overall throughout the game is probably going to be longswords. Alright, these are the ones we got from that Swordmaster in Firewine Bridge. That's why we went there. Equipped abilities, Stako +1, damage +2. That is awesome. So we actually want to put it on him, which is a pretty big buff. Especially the Stako bonus early on, because I always have trouble hitting things.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Alright, I think that's the only thing up here. There might be another one, I forget. There's a little boy out here we need to help. Or a little boy with air quotes that we need to help. But no, he would be right here if he was here. Or around here somewhere. Alright, this guy's nice. Let's talk to him. Grar, wretched fortress. If you go there, go to conquer. What fortress do you mean? The fortress to the west. I wish to roast the captive when the others would rather let her live within that cellar, fools. And now my brethren make me an exile from my own clan. Hear me, I shall taste her flesh yet. Sounds like they're talking about our witch that we're there to save. Need to check down here just to make sure that boy isn't here. He's by a grouping of trees. That's the only thing I really remember. I do still have these sniffles and coughs, so if you hear my mic cut out, that's me silencing it so I can
You have but to ask.
not cough right in your ear.
I look for Selune guides my
Switch these for now, because
it shall be as you wish.
I think Minsc is the better ranger at the moment.
What is it this time? Yes. It
Be
shall
ready
as you
to
wish.
come up here.
Me now.
These guys are pretty rough. Or they can be, because they're half ogres.
You go nowhere.
Or ogrelons, I can't remember what they are.
To walk it.
Yeah, you pay 200 for all heads or lose heads. Isn't 200 gold a little steep? I mean, do I look like I had that kind of coin? Okay, maybe gold, 200 gold too much. Maybe you pay 100 gold. 100 gold for all heads or lose heads. Pretty good deal. Still too much. I think I'd rather just take the long route around. Your head's so dumb you not miss it. Yeah, we kill you, take stuff, and get gold anyway, dumbhead. Alright, let's see if we can't blind them both.
What is it this time?
You're a
You
queer
rang?
fellow. My blade will cut you down.
Holy
to
crap.
size.
Aw, son of a bitch. Nope. We are close enough to where I can just load it. I really should get... They have a mod that gives you always high maximum hit point rolls, which is nice.
Me now.
Your wish?
Me
I understand.
hungry. Stop. You go nowhere. This our bridge. You pay to
What is it
walk
this
it.
time? I am prepared.
You're
Yes?
a queer fellow.
Uh-huh.
Alright, chromatic orb on both of them.
Go for
Do
the
it.
ice, Boo. Go.
And he still dies.
How may I be of assistance? I look for
Now this game is possible to be soloed, so you don't need a full party. Also, you level quicker when you're solo, so
I shall commit
it's
to the
actually, it can be beneficial early on, but obviously a full party is going to be better towards the end. We definitely want to identify these when we can. They're very useful.
Yes?
They're
I shall
gauntlets
attend
of
to it.
ogre strength, and they just set your strength to 18. I mean, how awesome is that? So Rasad, who his damage scales off of strength, instead of only having 16, he can get the benefits of 18.
Go for the
I
ice,
look
Boo.
forward. Selune guides my hand.
Frosty.
Death!
I will show you justice.
How may I be of assistance? Your wish?
My blade will cut you down to size.
What is it this time?
All of our volleys missed. Nice.
Yes? I shall attend to
I
it
will
with
show you
trust.
justice.
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
Alright, just gonna take the gold and gems.
You have but to ask.
Okay, I know what is always down here. Why I go down here. I go down here every game, but I just want to check something just in case, because for some reason I'm thinking there's a scimitar over here, but I can't be sure. Might be in a different place. Yeah, it's in a different place. Now this place down here isn't the Gnoll Fortress. The Gnoll Fortress is up here. But one of the most important items in the trilogy is down here, and we want to get it. These little X-Varts.
Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Okay, it's still on hard. I always have to check. I'm like paranoid.
It shall be as you wish.
It's like checking if I'm dreaming or not for those who lucid dream. I can't lucid dream. I tried once, but it doesn't work. No, let's stick to the bottom. We'll be able to come back up around anyway. Either path you choose is fine. The only thing you gotta look out for is this. They're hard to see, but there are caves in the wall.
How may I be of assistance?
What you want?
That is a lot of
What is it this
X-Varts. Let's
You
magic missile
rang?
one of them.
Please, aid me. I understand. Yes?
My
I look
blade will
forward to your
cut you down to size.
Selune guides my hand.
Cool one, son.
Your wish?
Oh, son of a gun.
Find a place to die than the battlefield.
Well, of course. How may I? You have but to ask.
Well, that wasn't good. Let us try that again. Did we already no, the X-Varts are still going to be here, I would imagine. No, they're not. Where are they? There's a group of X-Varts that was there. Maybe they... I don't know when monsters get loaded into the game. Either when you come into contact with them, or when the map loads, but obviously that would seem like it's when the map... or when you get into a certain distance of them, because they didn't load this time.
My blade will cut you down to
Yes?
size.
Go for the eyes,
I look
boo.
forward. I shall
Go
commit
for
to the task.
eyes. Rusk!
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time? Yes?
Oh god, we're gonna get
Your
surrounded.
wish? Selune guides my hand. How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
My blade will cut
I am
you down to
prepared.
size.
I look forward to your instruction. Yes?
These guys are easy to kill, but
Your wish?
with no helmet you can get crit, so
How may I be
even
of
if they have
assistance?
terrible accuracy, a roll of 20 is always an automatic
You have
hit,
but to ask.
and it's a crit as well. I think there's an additional mechanic behind whether it crits or not, but a 20 is always a hit.
Eat flaming!
So you are never
Possibly
completely
frosty.
immune to attacks.
How may I be of assistance? I look
Actually,
forward to your instruction.
you're never completely immune to being hit. You can be immune to the damage. And
What
there's
is it
nothing
this
in here
time? I shall
anyway.
attend to it in a trice.
There's a bunch of these caves. Well, there's 3
You
of
have
them
but to
that I
ask.
remember.
I understand. Yes? It shall be as you wish.
My blade will cut you down to size. My
Eat
blade will
flaming!
cut you down to size.
Possibly frosty. Death!
Go for the eyes, boo.
Ooh,
Go for
magic
the
bolts.
eyes.
Not bad.
It shall be as you wish.
We do not have a crossbow wielder yet, but we may in the future. I forget how good the crossbow is that I'm thinking about using with Kivin. Or no, was it Kivin or was... I don't remember. But there aren't a lot of good bows in this game. As time goes on, bows get really good, especially short bows. But in this game, like, composite longbow is probably the best longbow that I can think of. There might be a +1 longbow, but +1 longbow is kind of weird because the ammunition has to be +1
For the eyes.
to
I understand.
hit magical creatures.
What is it
So
this
even if
My blade
some
will
creatures
cut
can only
you
be
down
hit by
to
magical
size.
weapons, like
Your wish?
+1 or above.
Yes?
But if you have a
Shall be
longbow
as
of
you wish.
+1, that still won't work. You need a
How may I be of
longbow,
assistance?
or you need a +1
What is it
arrow.
this time?
So
I am prepared. I look forward to your
it's always
instruction.
something to look out for.
Yes? You have
Alright.
but to ask.
Should be coming up on the other two caves. Yes. Kind of hard to see, so it's better to if you know that they're actually there.
It shall be as you
Eat
wish.
flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
There's something there. Ooh, chill touch. It's a crap spell.
May I be of
I think you
Uh-huh.
actually,
My
with the
word
touch
saves the
spells,
day.
you actually have to roll a successful melee attack for them to go off. And the payoff isn't even that great. Like, they're not, like, huge damage or anything, so I don't know why they put that added, like, requirement, because it's never going to happen with a mage. Well, unless you use certain spells beforehand. But at that point, you're just better off doing melee damage.
Stand back and watch this.
Alright, this book. That is what we wanted. Armor, we're never going to use it. Let's go back to easy and memorize some of these.
What is it this time?
Infravision, we'll probably never use it. Charm person, we want to keep. Find familiar, we're going to... it's useless for us, so we're just going to sell it. Sleep is good to have. Let's give her potions to someone else. Web, we need that. Chill touch, we'll learn it, but it's crap. Okay, let's see what it does. When the caster completes his spell, a blue glow encompasses his hand. This energy attacks the life force of any living creature upon which the wizard makes a successful melee attack. Non-living creatures such as golems and undead are unaffected by this spell. The creature is punched for 1d2 fist damage, strength bonuses apply, and must make a saving throw versus spell, or suffer 1d8 points of damage and receive a -2 Thaco penalty for 5 rounds. Okay, so first you have to hit with the spell, and then they have to save versus, then they can't save versus spell for it to even work. It's just insane. I'm gonna learn it just because. Okay, we can't identify any of those. Gonna do a little inventory management real quick. Let's put that on the ground. We already have one in our potion bag for whatever reason. I don't think we'll ever need it, but just in case. Wait. That is to Nimble. The killed my bounty. Club, don't need it, because we have a magical one that we need to identify. Potion of Hill Giant Strength. Yes, let's keep that on. Now, he's going to have 18 strength, but the 18 to 19 jump is huge. So, it's like something like 2 to 4 damage or something. And it gets even like, and your Thaco goes up as well. Or you get better accuracy. We don't need this anymore, because we finished the Nashkel quest. And we know where we're going next. Nope, he needs to switch this. Oh god, I forget how to split the stacks. It's shift, but you can't do it in the potion or in the quick item menu. Okay. Excuse me.
Yes?
And
My turn
you go ahead
to
and
save
pick
the
up that
day.
book.
What is it this time? You have
Not
but to
encumbered,
ask.
are you? No, okay. That book weighs like 5 pounds.
You have but to
So
ask. It shall
you need
be
to
as you
identify it to be able to use it, but it is a stat tome. It will permanently increase someone's stat. And since we're keeping this guy throughout, the only ones that stats, the only person whose stats carry over are your main character. So
wish. How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it.
you can use it on other characters to get some cool. Oh
I
god.
could really use Tensor's float. What is it? I'll do it.
To get some interesting multi-class options.
Only take me.
Son of a gun.
How may I be of
Did I
it shall be
save?
as you wish.
Please tell me I saved. I
You
did.
have but to ask. It shall be as you wish.
You can get some interesting dual class options, not multi-class options, by using the tomes. But it's just better,
What is
I
it
think,
this
to
time?
use it on your
Stand
main
back
character.
and
I like having
watch
high
this.
stats.
Coal plate and packing steel.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Leave
I am
Rasad
prepared.
back here, dart throwing this time around.
Rang? I could really. I'll
Jesus,
do it.
why does she keep... getting in the front like that. I don't want to go too far over there because there is a nasty little carrion crawler.
Uh-huh.
How may I be of assistance?
Nope, we got him.
I punch.
Flaming.
Stay away from him. He's slow, so it should be pretty easy, but if he attacks you, he's almost probably definitely going to paralyze you.
What is it? Yes?
I don't know why they put one of the most dangerous spells as a almost 100% on proc, or on hit attack.
How may I be of assistance?
I don't know why they do that, but they do it for multiple enemies, so. And what is taking you guys so long?
What is it?
I will
Stand
show you
back
justice.
and watch
Less ball
this.
plate and packing steel.
You rang?
See if we can't put him to sleep.
You're a
I don't
queer
think we
fellow.
can.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Ball plate and packing
How may I be of
steel.
assistance?
You point less
I will
ball
show you
plate
justice.
and
Uh-huh.
packing
Stand
steel.
back
Butt
and
kicking
watch.
for goodness.
What is it? I'll do it.
Run away.
You butt kicking for
What
goodness.
is it this time?
Come on,
I
man.
shall attend to it in a
What is with my
trice.
guys missing so much?
Flaming.
The RNG hates me.
Possibly frosty.
Yes?
You rang? My turn to save the day.
See if we can't blind him.
Cool by the
Uh-huh.
Nope, save
How
versus
shall
spell.
be as you wish.
Pretty good roll, too.
I shall commit to the task.
You point.
We'll have to fight
Your wish?
bunches of these later.
And
Well, not a lot, but
But to ask.
enough that they will be considered common enemies.
How may I? It shall be as you wish.
Alright, there's actually nothing in here, but decent enough experience. We got 420 from the carrion crawler,
I shall attend to it in a trice.
which is 200 less
What is it
than
this
that easy wolf we killed couple minutes ago, which is funny to me.
Yes?
EXP value doesn't exactly mean difficulty.
It shall be as
Not
you
always, anyway. Alright, we are ready to go to the Gnoll Fortress. Fun times. It would be much easier if we had Fireball or Skull Trap, but we do not. So we're just gonna have to plow our way through a bunch of gnolls. Not Beyonce gnolls. That would be a little bit funner to plow through, I would think.
I shall
Let's give them a
please.
right thrashing.
Jesus.
How may I be of I shall attend to it in a trice.
I did not quick save. Alright, we're gonna skip that. You guys saw me win the fight, so that's good enough, right? I think we're gonna switch our tank for now. Rasad is just taking too much damage.
I shall commit to the task.
The reason why I was using Rasad is because I've only got 40 darts, and he's gonna go through those quickly. And he's also faster, so it makes it easier to kite when I need to. Which is like all the time right now. Let's see you do that kind of damage to Minsc.
Eat flaming.
Armor in this game, or armor class anyway, does not reduce the damage you take. It only reduces the likelihood of them hitting you. Which is kind of weird, but in the end it works out okay, I guess. Because late game you're not going to be dodging a lot of stuff anyway, so you're going to have to find ways to absorb the damage else, like in another way. So it's kind of fun that you can't, like, it does seem broken when I explain it like that, like the armor's kind of useless later on, but that's like severely the end game. So you're gonna have a plethora of other kinds of defenses, which either from a cleric or a mage or whatever, or from items themselves, which makes it kind of fun to, it's like a puzzle of how to keep your tank alive while you guys take care of the main threats, instead of just, oh, pile on a bunch of armor to the tank and he'll survive.
Yes?
Eat flaming.
Less squeaky
Possibly
wheel
frosty.
get stuck
I
in.
look. Selune guides my hand. How may I be of assistance?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
You're
I have
scum.
but to ask.
Come on, quick save. Alright, see here we are starting to see the fortress. I don't know the history about this place, just an old fortress. I imagine there's a bunch of them in the Baldur's Gate, or the Dungeons and Dragons world.
I will show you
Flaming,
justice.
or possibly frosty. Death.
Got lots of gems to sell. They're not that They're not that valuable though. There are some gems that are worth a lot, like a diamond, obviously, or a rogue stone. But we're not gonna have access to those for a while, probably. That I know of.
I will
My
show you
blade will
justice.
cut you
Okay,
down
go
to
up here.
size.
Drag them back to the
I've
bottleneck.
done
You
enough of
point butt kicking for goodness.
How may I be of
Actually, might want to get our guys back a little bit
Let's talk
because
more fight.
their halberds have really good range. They can,
I will show you justice.
if you're using a halberd, you can stand behind your tank and actually hit what he's attacking. So,
You point
no,
you
no,
will
no,
get
you're attacking me.
What is it? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Do I have sleep? Okay, good. Sleep them.
Let's talk more fight.
Your wish? I am prepared. I understand.
Cool.
My
will show you
blade will
justice.
cut you down to
If you
size.
saw that blue, like, biting sound, that was his extra cold damage going off
Go for the eye.
from his sword.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Possibly frosty. Death.
Alright. Somebody got a level. Switch it over to easy. Let's save it real quick.
What is it this time?
Just in case we screw something up. A level 2 spell. We got 2 of them. Nice. And additional 4 hit points. Lore increase. That's whether or not she can identify an item without using a spell. Let's see if it works on anything yet. Nope, 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 nope. And nope. Probably the easiest thing to identify would be a +1 dagger. Alright, level 2. Horror and web. I'm going to use horror more often probably because, well, no, I do have a full complement of
What is it?
ranged people, so maybe I will use web more often this game. Let's rest because I want my sleep spell
I
back.
shall attend to it in a
We can also identify this baby. The Brawling Hands. Oh, derp. I completely got these backwards. This is Dexterity 18, which is even better than Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. We can give it to him or him. Everybody else already has high Dexterity. We're going to give it to him. Now watch his AC. It'll go from -2 AC to -5. We get a 4 Dexterity bonus. And for this guy, we'll give him the, well, let's give it to our best archer, which would be Imoen, funnily enough, right now. Okay.
How may I be of I shall attend to it in a trice.
There are better gloves for archers, though, so, well,
I look
better-ish.
forward to
Not
your
really
answer.
better.
What is it this time? Yes? It shall be as you wish.
They have better Thaco, but no damage bonus.
More fight.
Death.
How may I be of assistance?
Come on.
What is it this time? Yes? You have
Just
but
kill
to
him. He
ask.
barely has anything left.
How may I shall attend to it in a trice.
Actually, you guys stay back here.
Cool butt
You go up
kicking
and grab
for
them.
goodness.
Oh, where are they? Oh, there they are.
What is it this time?
You point full plate and packing steel.
Yes?
Alright, I want them to bunch up, so I'm not going to go back here yet.
My turn to
Because
save the day.
if I go back too far
Uh-huh,
and I
my
block
turn to save
their
the day.
access to me, they will try to go around, and I don't want them to do that just yet.
What is it this time?
Because I want to make sure I sleep them all. I'm not sure if they can resist sleep. I think it's just if they're within the weak, if they're weak enough for it to work, it'll always work. I'm fairly certain.
Flaming, or possibly frosty.
Damn it. That was an easy battle though, so
How may I
that
be of
doesn't count.
assistance?
Who wants some?
I shall attend to it
Getting
in a
some
trice.
nice little trash items from these guys. I don't normally get so many scrolls. Alright, that's good.
What is it this
Now,
time?
I didn't know this
I shall attend to it
for
in a
like my
trice.
first playthrough or second, but you can come down here. And you will find a lady.
Thy decency is refreshing. So many we meet are lacking.
I thank thee for saving me. 'Twas courageous to follow the likes of Minsc into battle. If a touch foolish, I have not to offer thee in return, save my services in battle. No, that's enough of a Russian gypsy accent for me. Mayhaps I could travel with thee a while, and an opportunity may arise for repayment of my debt. Minsc is, well, Minsc, but he hath a strong sword arm, whilst I am practiced in the arcane arts. Shall we join? You are welcome in my company. One cannot have too many friends. I have no doubt thou shalt make an interesting travel companion. She is amazing in the beginning, for one and one reason only. Oh, did we? No, okay. Where is she? Oh, she doesn't have it. I think we recruited her too early. But she has Fireball.
I shall tend to it in a trice.
Or at least,
How may I be of
I think she does. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain she has Fireball when you get her. We'll go ahead and level her up. Why not? Even though we're not keeping her. She is a good mage. She's a specialist mage, but she's an invoker. So, specialist mages get an extra spell per level, or an extra spell per day per spell level. So instead of getting just one, she would have two, or she should have two right now, but because she's a specialist mage, she gets 3. But she cannot learn spells from her opposing spell classes, which would be, let's see, what are the disadvantages? She may not learn or cast any spells of the enchantment school and receives a negative 15% penalty when scribing scrolls from other schools. That doesn't really mean anything. She also gets a different, couple of other different minor bonuses. Receives a 15% bonus when scribing scrolls. Receives a +2 bonus when making saving throws against spells from the invocation school, and -2 penalty when making saving throws against spells from the... Wait, what? I think that spells that are not from the invocation school. But she can't learn enchantment spells, which is not good.
What is it this time?
Let me see if I have an example of enchantment. It's your charms, your... there was a specific one. It's sleep, obviously. That's an enchantment. Well, I'll point out a good enchantment spell when I come across one. But specialist mages, if you know what you want, are useful. But I don't know. You have so many spells late game that I think it's more of a detriment than a help, because the good part of having a mage, if you just want a bunch of spells, you should go sorcerer, because they get a bunch of spells and they can cast any of them any amount that they want. They just they have less to choose from. The point of the wizard or the mage is utility or variety, and basically screwing out one of the entire spell schools. While some of them aren't as useful, you're cutting off a possible line of, or possible avenue of versatility, like maybe you'll need later on. There are tons of situations that they're going to throw at you that you may need enchantment for, like sleep early on is really good. But let's go back to Nashkel, and we're actually going to go to Carnival first, and then we'll travel backwards to get Kivin. Actually, let's leave Dynaheir here.
Whatever they need, as well as I can.
She's got nothing on her. She was a prisoner. Makes sense. If you try to get rid of her with Minsc in the same area, he'll get all pissed off and leave as well. So what you need to do is put her in here. Or put her in any room, really.
What is it this time? Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
And then reform party.
Full plate and packing steel.
In the second game, they don't attach characters, which is nice. In the beginning, I liked it, and I still do, kind of, but
what is it this time?
I like building the parties that I want to build.
Yes, you
so
have what to ask.
I don't like a package deal when it comes to classes, basically.
What do you want?
I would tend to agree. Perhaps we should rejoin and continue on our way.
Yes, you have but to ask. How may it shall be as you wish.
Okay, so we are finally ready to move on from here. We're gonna do some more exploring though around this area. We'll probably have time for one more area, and we're gonna do the one just south of Nashkel. There are some good items around here, so make sure you do explore Either now or later. You can do it later. Especially considering some of the fights can be very difficult. This is the area where the little boy is. The boy, air quotes. I recognize the trees.
My training did not prepare me for such extended...
Here, little doggy. Why won't you come home? Excuse me, I ever so sorry to bother. Could you help me? I've lost my little dog, and I can't find him. He's probably ever so scared right now. Sorry, child, but Have you no parents here to help thee? It's dangerous to be out alone. Parents, yes, I'm here with some relatives, but they're away for a moment, and I'm lost. We are thinking of moving here someday, but I don't know my way around yet. I can get home okay, but I just gotta get Rufy back. Please, could you help? Certainly, little one. I would be glad to aid you. How will I recognize him? You will? Oh, thank you so very much. I just know he'll be alright now. Poor Rufy isn't used to strange places and people. You're sure to know him when you see him, cause he's just the cutest little thing. Here, take this as well. His favorite chew toy it is. He'll know you're a friend if you have it in your hands. Thank you so much again. Who's attacking us? Skeleton. Everyone attack.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it
There's
look.
no fighting involved
I'm
with this
tired.
quest, so you can just go find him.
Blade will cut you down to size.
But
This time.
there is a fight we want to get into here, so there's fighting in this area. There is not fighting with this quest. Actually, if you want to pick up longbows, you can. They're worth, I think, like 30 gold. They're worth more than the other weapons that we're passing by anyway.
Your wish?
Oh, he is out of
Yes,
darts,
I shall
so
attend to it in a trice.
we will level up Moen again once we deliver the doggy, because there's a decent amount of experience. Here he is. Well, he doesn't want to talk to us, but we have his thing. Oh, great. When you talk to someone, they stop for a second. Come on, get over here. Just so you can see, we do have his chew toy. Where is it? It was on Rasad. Chew toy. Rufy's chew toy consists of moist and ragged scraps of flesh hanging from a mangled bone of indiscernible origin. You think you can detect a few metal fragments amidst the gore, but it is hard to be sure. Yuck. We're gonna leave it on easy for now, because we're gonna level up. We're not really doing any fighting just yet. Skeletons don't count.
I am Selune guides my hand.
Alright, quick save.
You
Rufy,
finally
who's a
hooked
fuzzy
in.
Rufy? Who's a fuzzy little guy? Thank you just ever so much. I better take this lost little puppy home right now. Here, take this. It's another of his chew toys, but we can get more where we're going. Thanks again. Now, pay attention to the boy. He is a demon. Time to go home, Rufy. You'll like the 9 hells much better than these climates. Or these climbs, cold climbs. You can kill him if you put enough damage on him quickly enough, but it's difficult. Where is the chew toy that he gave us? I don't know which one it is. But obviously it wasn't anything valuable, if I can't even tell what it was. Wait, you need to go to Kivin. Because it was a quest item. The spider body. Okay. To write that. To identify this. Nope, we haven't rested yet. Alright, let's rest. I should have got a bunch of identify spells ready. Tome of Leadership and Influence. Charisma raised by 1 point permanently. Probably the least most important of all the charisma or all the tomes,
What
but
you want?
I like having lots of stats. And you can get a crap ton as the main character in this trilogy if you want. I don't know exactly how high Open Locks needs to be, but I'm going to leave it at 80 for now. There are potions that raise it, so it can actually be lower than 80, I'm pretty sure, but I want to get it high enough for the rest of this game, which I'm pretty sure 80 is. Alright, short sword, short bow, dart, sling. What do we want? There's not a lot of stuff she can use. Let's go, short bow, we're going to want to stick with that, but let's go crossbow as well, just in case we run into one that's better for her. She's level 4 now. We are going to dual class her. I'm not going to say to what just yet, but that's actually where we're going to end it for now, because something just came up and I got to go take care of it. And we're also near 50 minutes anyway, so it's not a big deal. Please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one, and thanks for stopping by.